Hello everyone, welcome back again to Liverpool Report today. We've got the latest updates on our beloved club Liverpool, but before we dive in, make sure to subscribe so you never miss a moment of Liverpool Report news. Let's get started. Liverpool star Luis Diaz has insisted he wants to stay at Anfield for as long as possible as he prepares to enter the final 2 years of his contract. The Colombian has been a success at Liverpool since joining from FC Porto for around £37.5 million in 2022, netting 41 times in 146 appearances. His goals have helped Liverpool forge a dangerous attacking front line alongside the likes of Mohamed Salah, Darwin Núñez, Diogo Jota and Cody Gakpo. Diaz has continued his impressive form this season by scoring 17 times in all competitions, a huge factor in the team's Premier League title triumph, though there have been some concerns about his contract situation. Liverpool have already lost Trent Alexander-Arnold to a free transfer, with Real Madrid likely to pounce, while they left it until the last minute to secure Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk to new contracts. However, Diaz has allayed fears over the possibility of him walking away for nothing, as he declared his happiness at the club and his desire to continue for many more years to come. "I'm really happy, and I have been like this since the first day I arrived," he told Colombian TV station Telemundo Deportes about his future at Anfield. "I've always been very calm, and I have really just been enjoying the football played by this great team. Being a part of this. We will be talking, the talk about his future will happen. For me, I'd stay for as long as possible. It also depends on the club. It all depends on the details. They're all details that are sorted out separately. But I am very calm, very happy, and I am enjoying the Premier League." Diaz will hope to avoid a similar situation to that of Alexander-Arnold, who was booed by supporters while preparing to come on as a substitute in the 2-2 draw with Arsenal on Sunday. The forward refused to wade into the topic or condemn fans for jeering, but defended the right-back for what he has given to Liverpool over the years. "I have no say in that," he said. "I can talk about Trent because he's a person who has worked very well, given everything to the club. I think he's contributed what he wanted, he won everything. So, I think he's leaving through the front door. He is a great player, a great person, and he has enormous quality. I'm very proud to play alongside him." Arneslot promised to carry on picking Trent Alexander-Arnold, despite the Liverpool fullback becoming Anfield's public enemy. No 1 point Alexander-Arnold was subjected to loud, overwhelming booing from the home fans when he came on as a second-half substitute in Liverpool's draw with Arsenal. England star Alexander-Arnold announced this week he will leave Liverpool when his contract expires, and he is set to sign for Spanish giants Real Madrid on a free transfer. Liverpool boss Slot admitted it was difficult for Alexander-Arnold, but says it will not be a detraction for their title celebrations, and he will pick him in the final Premier League matches with Brighton and Crystal Palace. Slot said, "I don't think there's any possibility whatever can happen that can take the edge of us winning this 20th league title. The thing I consider is, I want to win a game of football, and if we think we can win with Trent, I owe it to his teammates and to the fans, because Liverpool hired me to win as many games of football as possible. And if I think there's a better chance of winning with Trent, then I will pick him. If I think it's a distraction or whatever can happen for us not to play a good game of football, then I might make another decision. But I think Trent showed today why I brought him in, because he was very close with a few fantastic crosses for us to win the game." Gunners boss Mikel Arteta, who saw Mikel Merino get the 6th red card of Arsenal's Premier League season, was furious at his team's first half display and claimed the second half fight back almost made it worse. "If we want to really win it, the consistency level has to be for 95 minutes. I don't like to talk about the players that are not here and the excuses. I am disappointed," said Arteta, who was asked whether the fight back or result was a message for next season. "For sure, don't play 6 times in the season with 10 men, because if that happens, we won't win it next season, for sure. And we need to learn, a lot of learning." Arteta will now be without Merino for next week's home game with Newcastle, and he was also downbeat on Declan Rice's chances of being fit. Arteta added, "I think he is struggling. It does not look good." Alan Shearer and Gary Lineker thought the boos aimed at Trent Alexander-Arnold by Liverpool supporters on Sunday crossed the line. The negative reaction followed the fullback's announcement that he is to leave the club at the end of the season, with a free transfer to Real Madrid widely expected. The 26-year-old came on as second-half substitute during Liverpool's 2-2 draw with Arsenal, only to be met with a smattering of boos from sections of the home crowd. In addition, chants of "there's only one Conor Bradley" and references to Steven Gerrard rang through the stands, highlighting the discontent among fans about Alexander-Arnold's looming exit. His treatment, both on Merseyside and across social media, has sparked divided opinions from fans, pundits, and commentators alike. Nonetheless, Shearer, Lineker, and podcast co-host Micah Richards were in total agreement about the situation. There were a lot of boos, and it grated on me. "I didn't like that," Lineker admitted on "The Rest is Football." After what he's done, he's a local lad. He's come through the ranks. He's given everything. He's won everything for that club. I understand they've got the hump, they're losing one of their best players, and they all talk about the fact he's going for free. But footballers are not pieces of meat. It's Real Madrid. It's his life, his career. They're incredible fans, Liverpool, and it wasn't all the fans who booed, but on that occasion, I found that a bit disappointing. Richards added, "I was at the game. To be fair, there were a lot of people clapping Alexander-Arnold." I asked Jamie Carragher what's different about being at a club like Liverpool, and he said basically it's like Liverpool against the world. So when they leave, it's seen almost like a disrespect because no player is above the club. It was nice to get that insight. But at the end of the day, he's made that decision. They have to respect that decision. He's going to one of the best football clubs in world football. To see him booed when he came on, it was just not a nice moment in football. I love Liverpool fans. I always give them credit. But it left a sour taste in the mouth, especially for one of their own. Shearer agreed, saying, "I didn't like that. I don't like fans booing players, especially after what he's done for Liverpool. I understand it might be a minority. I totally admire and respect Liverpool fans. But whoever the ones were who were booing him, come on, really? Is it that bad that they have to boo someone from their area that's chosen to do what he wants to do after doing what he's done for Liverpool? Not a good look for me. Not good. I don't like it all." For months, speculation has swirled around Alexander-Arnold's future, with strong suggestions pointing toward a switch to the Bernabeu once his deal expires this summer. The notion of losing a local hero for nothing has left a number of Liverpool fans feeling disappointed. Still, others believe supporters should show understanding for the player's decision, particularly since he's a homegrown talent who has won every major honour available with the Reds and isn't heading to a domestic rival. While time may mellow the reaction and perhaps turn frustration into appreciation, the atmosphere remains tense for now. Liverpool next face Brighton away on Monday, May 19th, before hosting Crystal Palace the following weekend in what will be their final home fixture of the season. That match may offer fans a final opportunity to show Alexander-Arnold how they truly feel, whether with warmth or lingering hostility remains to be seen.